So welcome to day 87 of scaling my marketing agency to 10k a month. As you'll see from the title of the video, and the video is kind of over the last week or so, I was first kind of initially weighing up whether I should leave my job, my part-time job, to work completely on the business now. I then kind of made the decision that I would, and that went into stone by me sending in my letter of resignation to the area manager. So yeah, perfect stuff. Is all in order now, and as of today, only got 9 shifts left because I had to do a 9-hour on today because of well, that's just how the rota is. Basically, my last 3 weeks. So it'll be 3 weeks from now because I'll have 3 shifts. Let me have a look at what the rota will be actually. So I'll have 3 shifts a week essentially from now. So my next one, I have a 12-9 on Wednesday next week. So yeah, that's going to be another 9-hour, but at least I'm done a little bit early so I can still wake up the next day and get to work. I then have a 3-9 on a Friday, on the Good Friday, which means I'll get time and a half, which means I'll get about £20 an hour for doing that, which is really good. And then I have a 4-10 on the Saturday, but I'm free again on next Sunday, as I will be tomorrow as well. So yeah, really good. The shifts aren't too heavy. It's basically the last 3 weeks that I'm there, you schedule me on about 21 hours maximum. And some of them are kind of weird shifts, like the week after that I've got a 12-8, and then it's a 4-10 on a Saturday and then an 11-5 on the Sunday. So kind of like opposite shifts. And then yeah, it's good because this kind of next week I've got a couple of shifts that are in the week, but after then it's actually all right. Like I've got a couple that go into the day on like kind of starting as early as 12. That's every week. I've literally got one in the week that starts at 12, goes into the evening. So I've got like kind of a half day to work on the business essentially, and then work into the evening. And then all the other shifts are just at the weekend essentially. So yeah, even though it's 9 shifts, it's kind of like I've got the majority of my week, Monday to Friday, just one of those days I'll be working from 12 into the evening. And then Saturday and Sunday, by the time the weekend's gone, that's another 2 shifts of those gone. So the time is definitely going to go quick because I've got a lot of stuff coming up into the work week essentially, when you'll see those videos in the next couple of days in terms of setting up completely onboarding and having my virtual assistant do her first shift, which will be really interesting and fun on the Monday. And then obviously tomorrow is a day off, so I'll probably still be working on the business, but it's kind of like the first, I always say this where it's like, oh, the first Sunday in ages that I've had off. But if I actually look at it, let's have a look. It's the first, yeah, it's like the first Sunday in like 3 Sundays that I haven't had off, which just shows how quickly this month has gone in a way, but it feels like everything else is so much like further away because, yeah, essentially 3 weeks ago on that Sunday, or even 3 weeks ago today, was when me and my girlfriend went to Manchester, like 3 weeks ago. So yeah, really weird in terms of like had that Manchester and then the London trip after that, but that was like all less than 3 weeks ago being in London. So yeah, lots has happened in the kind of 2 weeks after then, especially. But yeah, all really good things and yeah, moving forward at an incredible pace. So just trying to keep it up basically and do everything that I need to do so that by the time in kind of another 3 weeks time, when I'm completely out of the job and I'm kind of like in this kind of basically nomad space where I do physically have the ability to like be anywhere and work from anywhere, but the business isn't necessarily in a place where it can support that right now. It means that I can just work and grind on it so that it will be in that place. Things are more settled and in stone, and then I don't know, that's where the exciting bit comes, right? When the money starts going up a bit, I get to be able to pull some of it out, and yeah, it'd be really cool.